all of our input costs and everything have all gone sky high. Question for you lot, do you all get involved in it? Yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are. I know what you're all thinking. Oh, it's better. A cup of tea makes everything better, doesn't it? We can get on with doing the sprayer test today. Yeah, just out here trying to get out of the wind so I can say hello to you lot. Lovely morning. Yesterday, I didn't do no filming yesterday because it was pretty horrible. With our increases in prices and stuff, everything, inflation in farming, they reckon is running at 50%. Everything's gone up by half. But the wheat and the potatoes really hasn't, so, and the sugar beet definitely hasn't. So all of our input costs and everything have all gone sky high. Pretty much doubled, and but the prices haven't. So them offering us £185 for wheat at harvest next year, I asked the question, is that enough really? I mean, we're in a better situation than most because we already got our fertiliser ordered. So people that haven't ordered their fertiliser are not gonna be winning at £185 a tonne. So just a question for you lot, do you all get involved in really? Yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are really. I mean, I've got mortgages and rents and stuff to pay on all the land that I own, so with all that coming out, it kind of is getting to the point where it's not really worth it. So yeah, get involved and let me know what you think. Sorry I'm a bit yawny, it was my Valentine's night last night. I know what you're all thinking. Yeah, lovely meal and then a nice little nap on the sofa. Joys of getting older, hey? So that was great. Thank you, Mrs. Farmer, for cooking my dinner last night. It was lovely. With no filming yesterday, I was doing some spuds in a shed. It was dusty and noisy. Got them done. And then I went on a tour around to try and find some bits for my sprayer. It was ridiculous. Trying to find two male 3/4 fittings to join two pipes together was a mission, because my local hydraulic man hadn't got any in, and they were supposed to come in yesterday, but they'd hopefully be in today. So I managed to find one that got me out of trouble, that will get me out of trouble, and we can get on with doing the sprayer test today. Always interesting to see what has gone wrong on the sprayer. Hopefully, I mean, I've just had a leaky pipe on the back of it, so I've changed that, joined that together, put a joiner in it so I don't have to, it's better. A cup of tea makes everything better, doesn't it? Yeah, just had like a pipe that goes from one wheel motor at the back of the sprayer, and then one joiner in the back, and then goes all the way underneath the sprayer, round and round and up and down and inside out and everywhere, and then right to the front of the sprayer. So I put another joiner in it, so the bit that does all the turning gets all the wear, and then if that leaks again I can change it, which seems like an obvious thing to do. So yeah, today's video we got Andy coming out to do the sprayer test and help me fix a few worn out parts on the sprayer, so we'll get them fixed and then he'll do the test. So be good to introduce Andy from Tuckwell. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and hopefully it'll be quite interesting for you to see the sprayer going through all the checks and stuff that it needs to go through for a year's worth of work. I'm expecting a few things to be worn out. There always is a few things worn out on them, so hopefully not too much. And we're going to talk nozzles as well, so I need a new set of nozzles for the sprayer. So mine just, they're not really cutting it anymore. They're Polaris bubble jets, which are great. They seem to have done a good job for us over the last 10 years or 7 years or whatever we've had the sprayer. They're just falling behind a little bit. Like, everything's more versatile. So we'll get on with that. She's a beauty, isn't she? But they're great little tools. I mean, like hill farmers and stuff must love these things. Yeah, it's got a heater, it's got doors, it's got wind down windows, it's got a buck that tips up, it's got 4-wheel drive, it's got a big old light on the front. You can have them with a winch on the front as well, I think. Yeah, me and Dad can just have a poodle around in it. Dad really wants one of these, but if I was retired and had everybody working on the farm doing everything for me, I think I'd probably have one. It's lovely. Nice to drive, it does 40 mile an hour. It's got 3 seats in the front here. I know it's a bit dark, sorry guys. Yeah, Polaris Ranger. So if you're into one of these things, I think this is a nut. Me and Dad had a little cruise around in it yesterday. So by the time you watch this though, that'll have gone. So Yeah, we just have a little play in this for a couple of days and then see what we think. It's lovely to drive around in. Got tow bar on there and everything, big old knobbly tyres. Polaris Ranger. Yeah, so if you lot are into one of these, Linstead Farm and Garden Machinery Limited. That's where this has come from. Thanks to Bob. Yeah, she's fun. Yeah, potatoes going out today as well. Order went out yesterday, so I got 4 skips of stock feed here. If anybody wants 4 skips of stock feed, they're all pretty good. Just a few green ones and stuff, and big. That'll be hollow in the middle. You can see what happens to the potato. Look, they grow too fast. They go hollow in the middle. Or they're stuck out the side of the ridge and gone green. So yeah, we got these. Anybody wants them, come and give me some beer money. 20 quid. And you can have 4 skips. There's about 4 tons worth of taters there, so hit me up. Where have you been? Right. You know what? You get a dog crate in the back there, and you can take the dogs out. No, well, just if it goes in there, if it fits, doesn't it? What do you reckon?
What?
Can you see yourself?
Yeah, right, so.
How do you look?
Sensational.
Do you think that what the issue is then, Andy? I don't know if you can test the motor while you're...
I can test it while it's out and just see that it runs, but it's heavily scored and it was very gritty.
Yeah.
All I can say is that it definitely needs doing.
She'd eat that if she could get to it.
She ran off with I don't know if you saw the nozzle.
Oh yeah, I see she was trying to mouth at something. She's just trying to help you. Bring it back, yeah.
He's a good dog.
She
Big
picked
fat
it up.
Labrador.
She was like, yeah, I'm going to have that. You obviously don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one is that then?
Huh?
What is this then?
Spray rate regulator.
That's the regulator.
So it's just moving all the while.
Cuts down the flow then.
Yeah.
But it can also, I'm guessing by that, just keep chattering backwards and forwards and let a little bit.
That's what it does.
Probably a bit notchy as well.
I've got to try and get this thing lined up in the perfect place to get it unfolded because it's a brute. 36 metre manual. Sprayer doesn't look that big until you get it in a 100-year-old yard, and then it takes up every space. That's only half unfolded, folks. It's taking up my whole yard. Can you get to them bits like that?
Yes.
Okay. No worries. Right, while Andy's doing that, I've got this bit to put back on. Did you bring? Yeah, I was going to say, did you bring cable ties back with you? No, you're right. They're the bits. Yeah, no, I'll get my cable ties, Andy. Anything hits you on the head, Andy, I'm sorry. I'll apologise in advance.
Do I need to wear a boot hat?
It should only be a cable tie or a lump of plastic. I've got a weird question for you.
42.
These pipes up here,
Yeah.
there's 2 bars that go. Are they supposed to be, all the pipes supposed to be inside them bars? These bars there, look.
Some of them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Some of them were.
'Cause otherwise they
routed
could
that
get...
way, and some of them were routed on the outside.
I think my cable ties the right way around. Oh, you are back? All right. Yeah, no, we just assumed because you got the mule, you weren't coming back again.
What, you gone off to
Show everyone.
Cambridge and stuff?
Just
These wear plates, is that what you're doing?
yeah, just doing that now. I can't remember if I got anything else to grease up on this because I've done it the other day. I have got them ball joints to do and the swivels for the axles as well. I better do them. They haven't been done for a while. They say we're supposed to be getting 200-mile-an-hour winds coming across.
Mr. Dudley's coming.
Yeah, perfect spraying weather, wouldn't you say?
Standing at the corner.
Stand on next door's field. Go on next door's field and spray from there. I probably should get another light for the back of this. See if that spins when you turn.
Yeah, I'm kind of pleased winter's over a little bit.
Yeah, sweaty season is nearly amongst us.
Okay, it's good.
Cool. Probably could have left this a bit higher, couldn't I?
Well, yeah. Alright, me. Okay.
What air pressure would you run in these, Andy, this time of year? 10 or 12?
Well, probably more than that. You're going to put liquid 30, aren't you?
Yeah, it's fairly heavy.
Say 16.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave that one alone then, that's 60. How you lot doing? We must be getting low on battery, yeah, 6%. So just going to fold up now and put some water in, and then we can do the wet test on our system. See people, if I didn't look like an idiot, I do now. I've got a big old microphone on top of my GoPro, so I'm looking super awesome. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. It's just a trial run. I mean, with the microphone on the top here, I may need a chest thingy on, a chest mount. I've got a chest mount, so it's just a trial run to see what it looks like. I mean, I look like an idiot with this thing on my head. It's a big old fluffy microphone on top of my head. So we'll see how we get on. I mean, we're now just going to do the wet test on my sprayer. Everything else is fairly good, I think. We've got one non-return valve I need to change, and I've got one pressure regulator that just wants some attention. So hopefully we get time today to do that. Alright, see you in a minute. Turn the pumps on and wait for Andy. Yeah, look at that then. Hi, how are you? Oh. See what sort of view we get. If not, I put it on my chest. I have got a chest mount, so if there's any less wind noise, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? That's what we're aiming for. But it's keeps hanging one side or the other. But I think the GoPro will spare it up. What I need to remember how to do, you can turn everything else off apart from this one, can't you?
You can, but at the moment,
And then
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
okay, yeah.
So
You know how you work through this thing.
yeah, so there's a lot of changes to NSTS.
I know you said you got to do a line across the boom, haven't you?
Yeah, so we'll do that after we've done
Okay.
the wet test. So when we're testing the pressure, the whole sprayer needs to be on,
Okay. Yeah.
agitation on,
Yeah.
and then turn the sections on.
Yeah.
So everything's on,
Yeah.
and then bring it at 3 bar,
Yeah.
and then I'll test it here.
Yeah.
Then turn it off, and I'll test it here. The
Yeah.
next
So
section.
everything's spraying.
Everything's spraying.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know whether we'd turn It just had that section and then this section.
No, because then what we'll do after when I get to the end, we'll put it on auto.
Yeah.
And then section down.
Yeah.
And see make sure it regulates as we're coming down.
Cool.
Then we'll get back to this section.
Yeah.
Then we'll do nozzle tests.
Yeah. Okay. Work through.
You get confused.
Does the pressure shouldn't change too much from that nozzle there to that nozzle there, would it? It wouldn't do because it's running all the way along, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally, John Deere's are pretty good.
Yeah.
And if you've got 3 bar here, it's normally 3 bar here or 2.9. It's well within.
I thought I'd park near the bales as well to try and keep out of the wind as best as possible.
It's a nice little sun trap.
Yeah.
Get my vitamins.
Yep. With only your face showing.
Do you really want to see that? No, you don't.
Andy turned up to do a sprayer test in his Speedo. Again.
What, again?
Yeah.
Have you seen it before? Okay. So can you remember how to go to tests, run it in the flow test? Hit the spanner button and then go to test, that's it. So you did know where it was.
Yeah, I just didn't know what you were talking about. so I kind of did, but I can't remember doing that. I've no recollection of doing this from last time.
Okay, so when you're ready, put the pump in gear. I think it's already in gear, isn't it?
Yeah, we're already running.
Yep. Faster on. Make sure we're regulating at 3 bar. Slightly too high, so master off again. Easiest way to do it, put 14k.
Okay.
And then put that to say 120.
Oh. Hang on.
Yeah. So master off again. Effectively what that's telling you is we can now test the nozzles and it'll auto-regulate on the sections.
Yeah, okay.
So let me do the pressure test, and then as I walk back this way, you can section off, and you can give me a thumbs up every time it hits 3 bar.
Okay. Yeah.
And when you get back to that last one, it should auto-regulate to 3 bar.
Okay. Yeah. So as soon as you give me the thumbs up, turn it on, turn it off, turn that section off, and then you move on.
Well, we could do that, but ideally I need to see the pressures at the full boom working.
Okay. So once you get all the way across,
to that end, then section down, and then tell me that it's at 3 bar.
Okay.
As you're working the sections down.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I think so. You understand that then, folks? We know what we got to do. I think. Poor old Andy's going to get soaked now. I think he might be working into the sun, into the wind. So. Maintaining roughly around 3 bar. Little fluctuation ain't gonna matter too much, but so yeah, we're just doing the flow tests on the nozzles, but I think the pressure regulator for the auto shut off, because it will shut off each 3 metre section, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 each side. Yeah, it's almost like it's getting stuck. It's working, but not working very well. It's struggling to regulate when you come down these sections. If you can see what my hand's doing, but we'll get there. We'll get that fixed, and I say I fixed all the other problems that I had before Andy got here, pretty much, and then we'll work through all the problems that we've got to come. So you can't have everything right, can you? So we'll get there, and this is why it's great to have Andy out, because I never would have noticed any problems with anything. You know, I've never not noticed any of the problems. So when it starts shutting down in an auto section, obviously the pressure, you lose the pressure, and then you're not really applying as much as you should be. So yeah, I want everything working properly. It's got to be done. I've got to have it done. Like I say, they found a fault that I didn't know I had, so get that done and hopefully have a better working sprayer. But yeah, the weeds are desperate for some food now, so my first job is to get on and start thinking about chucking some fertiliser around. Then I got a manganese and magnesium and some copper. Got copper to put on the crops as well. So first lot of fertiliser will have sulphur in it. There's not enough sulphur in the atmosphere these days because of less carbon emissions from cars and stuff. So where the crops used to get all the sulphur out of the atmosphere, I'm now having to put it on, which is a bit back to front. I think Andy's going to test the other liquid fert nozzles now, and the brown nozzles I've got on there as well. So, I mean, the brown nozzles, I wouldn't be surprised if he tells me they need replacing. But I want to get some new nozzles anyway. So,
Have you got another brown air induction nozzle?
one broken.
Yeah, it's on a flat fan.
Yeah, somewhere.
Good now when you look at the track.
Yeah.
You track the track.
That one's taking about a couple of inches. Obviously it's exaggerated by the bigger wheels, isn't it? That one's taking a little bit, another inch or so, 2 inches or maybe, but like I say, it's definitely exaggerated by the big wheels. Mil out.
So we really do need to be very fine. Just bring it that way.
See if you can do it, Andy. Then I'll watch. Yeah, sorry about the wind, guys, but we're just trying to get these rear wheels straighter. Just gone out of balance somehow.
I think I went the wrong way.
Oh, you've gone that way. Oh.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, right. It's a lovely day out here, but it is a bit windy. Hope you lot are all alright up there. You managed to move it such a little amount. Every time my sausage fingers go on there, it just goes
So just dab it a little bit.
It almost like the pressure has to build up, and then it.
Yeah.
So yeah, once we've done this, guys, we've just got some wear plates to put in. Where are they? These wear plates need replacing. I had a leaky return valve at the top of the sprayer up there. I've already fixed that, so Andy sent me the bits out before he came. As you can see by the wheel over there, I had a leaking return pipe from the wheel motor, if you lot can hear me anyway. So we've one of them pipes was leaking. So I fixed that before Andy got here, so we could concentrate on just fine-tuning the sprayer for everything we need to get it for a test. So done the hard work before he got here. squishing down. Look at the movement in the soil. Even with them big boots on, I know they've got full of air, but I could probably drop them down to about 10 psi. It's actually running really well out here, considering we had a load of rain yesterday, about 15 mil of rain yesterday.
On the address, number 43, I just want to alter that one.
Yeah.
I always get it confused.
Okay. So if 43 or 38 start moving.
So if 38 start moving and it's not 2.6, stop me.
Yeah.
Go stop.
Yeah.
But because it's showing 259 or 261, so let's get it bang on, and then we start again.
Cool. So we've got to look at this one and this one. Yeah, just go back a bit with that one, Andy. You got 265 now, so I'll beep when that one's right, and then it's the other one. Other way, Andy! No, just go back with that one, Andy. You got 269 with that one. Yeah. I'll beep when that one's right. Back a bit. That one's good. Yeah, mate, that's good. 261. Still a bit that way.
Yeah, don't worry about the front. Looking through that sort of direction.
Yeah.
It's the crossover that really matters to tell you that it's in the centre.
Do you want me to hold that? Ah.
So I've gone the wrong way, like an idiot.
We all have them blonde moments.
But it's hard because on the jog, you go one way and then you want to go the other. It's always on the, you know, you got your two tabs.
Yeah. Well, I always do 3 laps and constantly turn the wheel with the joggle on and then go the other way.
Yeah, which
is right.
I've done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's been bled through.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that. It's just jogging them to square.
Yeah.
So when you do the cross, I try and get it within 10 mil of each other.
If you want to get in the cab, and it needs to go back that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I had it perfect.
Yeah.
But it was still 20 mil out.
Yeah.
And I just wanted it.
Yeah. You had it right, and then buggered about with it. So yeah, we're just having. As you can see, I need to have a NSTS certificate done every year. And he's just trying to centre my wheels up. I would have said. That's not far out.
Normally what I do is gauge it by eye, then come back here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
So what I'm going to do now is set up the sensors.
Okay, cool.
What I'll do is I'll kill the engine revs if you sit in the cab, and hollow when I'm at 2.6 on each one. I'll show you which one.
Okay, cool.
So start moving. Yeah.
Calibrate with my foot on
Keep
the...
your foot on the switch, yeah. Calibrate. So all that's doing is calibrating the PWM valve left and right.
Yeah.
And then it'll time how quickly it goes to one side and how quickly it needs to respond.
Yeah.
That's all that does. Not ideal. Let's
Do you want to have a recalibrate?
No, let's run a straight line and see where we're at when it starts moving. Because I always then look.
Do you want me to... I'll put the 4-wheel steer in and turn around. And then we'll see what it's like when we come back, can't we?
Yep.
That one's not too far out, is it?
No, but it's still, when you look track to track.
Yeah.
Track to track, you are nearly 5 inches that way.
Yeah. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
It does.
That one's not too bad, is it?
No, but it's still out of line, so you've got to bring it back into line. Then calibrate it again. Let's see what it does.
So we're in the rear wheel joggle.
Yep.
Keep diagnostics running.
Yep. I'll just take it out of park and move it slowly. And then you want to go. Turn it that way. So I always look at the back wheel
To see if,
where it goes.
do you want me to go back a bit?
Have a look at it on the controller.
Is it gone?
No.
It's either or, isn't it?
Okay, just pull forward.
It's that proud moment. That there, I think. But
Yeah,
I'm not worried about that.
That size perfect.
Yeah.
Well, everything's running in the diagnostics.
It's just that bit there, isn't it? I don't know what you do about that, whether. Good morning. The morning after Dudley, was it? The storm Dudley? Yeah. Causing chaos. Power's out in a few places. Nothing too major that I've seen. I got 4 trees down on one of our fields, so got them to tidy up, and God knows how many trees down in other places. So yeah, well done to Andy yesterday. This is we finished up doing a spray yesterday. We out here till 6 o'clock, and Andy's got like an hour and a half drive home. So I just got a valve in there. I'll show you. Hang on. You can't even see it. I don't know if I left a torch in here. Where are we? Yeah, see, that's the trouble. In there somewhere. There's a valve, 2 seals. I got the seals. I got to go to John Deere this morning and get some seals. So yeah, other than that, we're all we have a ticket on the sprayer. So Andy managed to straighten the wheels out, which is a starting point because they were a bit out like that. So I was crabbing up the road, and yeah, when we started turning each section off, as you'll see in the video, the pressure kept dropping. Like, well, we shut half the boom off and then continued to shut the sections down, each 3 metre section. The pressure, once we got halfway across, it all of a sudden then just dived down. So what did Andy call it? The pressure spray rate control regulator. But yeah, we got a sticker on there now, so if you can see that, NSTS. I just got to change them seals, and we're all good. But I mean, the sprayer would have worked fine without that. It just would have dropped the pressure every time I all the sections shut off. One. Pressure would have come down, so I would have been underdosing it. So yeah, now we've all got that on there. We're all good. So hope you liked the video, and we're going to do some tidying up around here. It's a lovely day out, apart from the wind. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Like and subscribe, guys. Cheers.